What is going on, everyone? Ready to talk a tiny bit of 2020 fantasy football, but also going to reheat my Christmas dinner, which I did on Instagram, and apparently it was somewhat of a hit. So I wanted to redo that kind of. That was for lunch, so I'm going to reheat Christmas dinner. Uh, have I think a good amount of steak left, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Marco, what's going on? If you have fantasy questions, you can answer. Or you want answered, you can ask those while I cook my dinner. Super chats are going to jump to the top of the list, basically stop dinner to a halt, and I'll answer those. Um, what's going on, Ugly? What's going on, Steven? Okay, let's get to dinner, shall we? All right. All right, so perfect way to reheat your Christmas dinner. So many people do this wrong. Where's my freaking tripod thing? There it is. So many people do this wrong. What the key to reheating your Christmas dinner is to have someone else cook it for you entirely. That's going wrong. First step, comment if you're still here. First step is to get your already made food for you out of the fridge. Okay? We happen to have, look at this beauty. Steak looks fantastic. What's up, computer? Then you get a plate or a pan. A plate. Next step is you bring that slice of meat over to the cutting board. You cut that son of a bitch up good and well. And I can't stress enough, the key to all of this is you don't cook it. Someone cooks it for you. You reheat this like a badass. Look at this meat. Austin, super chat. I got a question here. Pick up Armstead. Oh man, I just hit the button wrong. Let me move this over. Okay. Pick up Armstead and with Fournette injury, Boone and AP are only options. Devontae Parker, standard league. I mean, dude, it's going to be news dependent on who you start. I mean, AP might be safest at this point, but dude, it's like totally news dependent. Like, I can't even give you an answer right now. But I will say thank you for the super chat, and I will say that I can help you with this if you want as we go through the week, but definitely don't have a for sure answer. The key to this meat, though, Austin, is if it's not cooked, if it's like pink, and you re-saute it, man, you won't even. This will still be pink when I'm done with it. It's gonna be beautiful. So, Austin, hit me up later when we have more information. Okay, we're gonna cut this sucker up like this. We're gonna toss a little butter in the pan, and we're gonna cook these sons of bitches. All right. Get that off the bone there. Look at this meat, man. Oh, this looks good. And you got to get this. If you throw away fat and you don't cook the fat parts, you're an asshole. And as I said on my Instagram live, throwing away the fat is like, it's like dropping Darwin Thompson in week 2 when you think he's going to be good. It's like starting Deshaun Watson in week 16. Okay, I think we're good on that. Rinse off the hands. Oh, okay. Turn that oven on. Toss just a little bit of butter in this bastard. Set the camera on top of the butter. Seems to work best. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall into the meat. Reheat that son of a bitch. Knock those little bastards around until they cook just a little bit. But we're not done yet, because guess what we have? We have a little bit of sweet potatoes. We have some mashed potatoes. Drop that little dirt bag right in there. Oh, a little sweet potato action. The key, I was explaining this earlier in my Instagram live. The key to reheating a meal properly, number one, you don't cook the meal. Someone else cooks it for you. Rule number two, you leave enough in your damn bowl so you can have another meal. If you go ahead and make meal number one too big and you leave yourself like 70% of a meal in the second, dish, you're going to be so pissed at yourself later because you don't have a full meal waiting for you the next go around. And you're going to eat this little itty bitty 60-70% of a meal and be pissed at yourself. So make sure you get enough for two leftovers so you can do lunch and dinner. I saute these little dirt bags all over the place here. Now, if you don't use salt, you're also an asshole. Even if the thing's already salted, the key is to drop a lot of salt on that son of a bitch. And as I said on Instagram, how much salt you use depends on how healthy you are. Okay? Contact your Surgeon General, your Attorney General, whoever you got to find out how much salt you need to throw on there. Stir that bastard around. Now, the key to reheating someone else's gourmet meal that they made you, that you had nothing to do with. Why do I not have common sense? The key to reheating someone else's gourmet meal that you had nothing to do with. Oh, garlic. Garlic cloves. Drop those little dirt bags right in there. Couple mushrooms. What was I saying? The key to reheating the meal you had no part of making, created by essentially a gourmet chef in the family, it appears. The key to reheating it hold on. Let me read the comments here. Cooking with Smitty. What's up, Jimmy? Just going with the narrative. Drop in there, drop in another dirt bag. Absolutely. I don't know what I was even saying, but you stir that shit like this. Get it all nice and cooked. It's okay if it's skillet-like, it's all mashed together at this point. It's all going to the same place. Mix it around. Garlic's hiding in there now, so it's gonna be like Christmas all over again when I bite into the piece of garlic and I'm like, woo! Miss Smitty isn't gonna like my breath. Did I mention salt is your friend? Toss a little bit of salt in that bastard. Mix that around a little bit more. Make sure those sweet potatoes are nice and soft. Oh yeah. That's as soft as the Washington Redskins defense. That sucker. All right. Need some pepper. Good point. Who was that? Jimmy, you want to be my assistant chef? My assistant reheat chef? Drop that pepper on that son of a bitch like that. Boom, voila. I know a lot of people don't know how to do this. To reheat a gourmet meal made by somebody else. The pan was already washed for me. The next step is to go into the dishwasher, which probably was turned on because you didn't turn it on and taken care of for you because you don't listen. And you'll find in the dishwasher a clean fork. In the dishwasher, you might also, whoa, damn, I think I broke something. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. broke that son of a bitch. All right, let's go ahead and take the glass. Take the glass out of the dishwasher. Don't leave it in there and swallow that shit. That'll hurt. Oh, my food. Son of a... Don't burn your food. It's more important to catch the action than to get the food cooked right. All right, so then you knock that son of a bitch into the bowl, just like that. Don't scrape it. Don't scrape your pan, unless you want to sleep on the couch. Scrape it all in. Don't worry about the broken glass till after you've cooked. Okay. Boom. After you're done cooking your meal, then you cook your significant other's meal. That's next up. But first, let's look for broken glass. To look for broken glass on a dishwasher, just shake it a little bit. Glass will pop right out. Got any super chats? Okay. One more time. I don't see any glass on there. Okay, so let's get a bowl. Bowl out for Miss Smitty. All right, here it is. You got steak. Oh, look at that steak. Got sweet potatoes. Oh, it looks good. Let's try a bite. Oh, son of a bitch, it's good. All right, next step. Don't leave the oven on. I know you got to deal with the broken glass. Hopefully he doesn't poop. I know you got to deal with the broken glass, but first thing first is keep that oven off. All right, so Miss Smitty has a rib here. I got to cook her. What is this? There it is. Pour that son of a bitch in there. Hold on. All right. Now women are smarter than men. They don't like as much salt. They live longer. So I'm not gonna put any salt in this one. And I gotta ask Miss Smitty something. Hold on. Where's the ketchup? How do you butcher a gourmet meal? There's a rib and a bunch of meat. You still want more meat? Okay. Miss Smitty wants the rib. How to butcher a gourmet meal. If you want to see how this looked before I butchered it, you can look at last night's meal on my Instagram page. Flip that son of a bitch there. Knock those mushrooms around like the little bastards they are. Don't put any salt on it. If they request it. I don't know why I can't listen to that instruction. Flip that little riblet over. Smash that son of a bitch. Get it cooking. I don't think YouTube's gonna let me monetize this video. I've been cursing it a little bit too much. that's okay. This is how cooking goes. Taking the plastic off of the stove. Oh yeah, we probably should take this out. Let's take this out. Good. You want to be my fire chief? All right. Mix that around. Does anybody have any fantasy questions? What's up, Larry? So far, no one's asking any fantasy questions. They're just watching me cook. Mix it around. By the way, I got a top 10 QB video that I have uploading right now to YouTube, which you're currently watching. So it shouldn't be hard to find in the morning, but about, I don't know, 6 to 7 a.m. Eastern, you will see that top 10 2020 fantasy football QB video drop. Probably like a 20-minute long video. Okay, we're smoking here. All right. Then you get Miss Smitty's bowl out. Don't know if this is going to be warm enough, but let's see. Knock those son of a bitches into the bowl, little bastards. And I know Miss Smitty heard that I broke something, and she hasn't asked yet. Okay, we're going to keep cooking that rib. We got MT with the super. Can you monetize this SOB? Oops. We can monetize this SOB. Yeah, you guys are I don't need the pay-per-view when I got super chatters. You guys will monetize it. MT's right. All right. Thank you, MT. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I cook whoa, almost dropped the phone. When I cook a riblet, when I reheat a riblet, I should say, I like to flip it. A real chef knows how to flip a riblet. Little smoky. I don't know if I'm going to carve it for her or just let her go at it. Okay. Riblet's done. Turn off the oven. Probably one of the more understated things of cooking is turning off the oven. It's really easy to forget. I forget my dome light all the time. My dome light's always on because I'm doing some kind of stupid video in the car, and then all of a sudden your battery's dead. Leave your oven on, burn your house down. All right, so I'm either gonna skin this rib for her with this potato skinner. Might be keeping Dalvin Cook and Kenyon Drake as my keeper running backs. I like it. Kenyon Drake could be amazing, or he could somehow not be relevant. Like, we don't know. I don't know how he wouldn't be relevant. That's not a bad do. We're about to watch the house burn down on YouTube Live. Well, at least the fire department would get here quick. All right, let's go bring this to Miss Smitty. See if she, probably get her a utensil. She'll probably be shocked that I even remember to cook her dinner, to be honest with you. Okay. Let's bring it.
Can you imagine? Sister of whole family.
All right. Hit me with a couple fantasy questions, then I'm going to eat this gourmet meal that I had nothing to do with making whatsoever. Carson injured, switch from Colts defense to Baltimore. Chark should have never been on the field, and there's a reason running back Boone for the Vikings is third string. Computer Bob, I can understand your pain. Drake for DFS this week against the Rams. Yeah, I like Drake this week if he's playing. Check the news. Should be good. Bon appetit, says Bender. All right, let's take a look at this again. Probably getting cold. It doesn't look as surprisingly. It doesn't look as good after you mash it all up into a like a soup. But believe it or not, like if you take out a piece of meat and brush off all of the other shit that I piled on it, it actually looks decent. Gourmet. Gourmet. Oh, so good. It's so good. Let me show you. I feel like I feel like I completely destroyed the presentation, which is fine. It's such a nice piece of meat, man. Oh, so good. Straight from the butcher. So that's what did I do here? Why would I leave that little guy out? Son of a bitch. Hell no. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Move, dude. Move, little guy. Come on. How would I leave that piece of meat out? I mean, why would I? Why would I not eat this? Julio Dynasty value outside of my top 20. And that might piss a lot of people off. But I don't care. Cook, little guy. Get in there, you little bastard. Get in the game. Not on my watch. I don't leave people behind. What other questions do I have? Where do you guys rank Drake? I got a couple tough questions for you, and I want everybody to respond. Rank Drake in terms of a mock draft. Top 15 overall, top 20, top 25. I want to get a consensus here. Maybe I'll do a video on this. Drake, where do you rank him? 25? Top 5 with DJ Gone, says Bender. I don't know how cap-wise they're going to make that happen. Drake is a beast. But where do we rank him? Do we take him in the second round? We don't take him in the first round, right? We can't. But do we rank Drake at like 20? Do we rank Drake at like 18, 25? $15 overall, says Dragon. Drake in Dynasty is an enigma. I believe that is true. Balls life. First with DJ Gone. First round with DJ Gone. He's a third rounder in the draft, says Computer Bob. 20 overall, says Jimmy Touchdown. All right, guys, I'm going to eat my food. I appreciate all of you. Look for that video to drop tonight, or no, tomorrow morning around 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Eastern. Take it easy. I appreciate all of you. Good luck in week 17. I should go live Saturday night. I don't know if Dr. Raj will join me, but that's it for now. For now. Maybe tonight. Maybe I'll go live tonight. Maybe we'll mock draft tonight. Peace out.